All right, welcome to Volskaya Industries. I guess they just put those tops onto every building around here.
All the buildings look the same.
You know what? I would like to have my house have a top like that. That'd be cool. I could put a telescope in it, or I could make it into like a cool circular gaming room, or like that would be a cool like VR room, you know? Turn that big circular room into like a big VR thing. Make it like the holodeck in StarCraft. Well, exceptually, I wouldn't want to make it like the holodeck in StarCraft because that thing is always breaking. You ever notice that? The only time they ever have the holodeck on StarCraft, something goes wrong with it. I think they should just replace that room with like a closet or something.
Probably be better utilized.
It'd be safer. Well, LW Blue is now red as they are on the attack. And we'll see what it looks like. Looks like we might see a bit of diving. Gambler on that Winston. Sibyobi can certainly dive deep with that Tracer. Misfits on the defense with a bit more standard of a composition here. Playing with the good old-fashioned triple tank. And we'll see who takes it. Here we go.
All right, Sibyobi going to be starting things off with Tracer. Immediately gets hit by that biotic grenade. So that'll stop him a little bit in his tracks.
That's a good little delay.
Misfits going to be trying to hold this choke. Gambler looking for an opening. Interesting to see Gambler coming in on the Winston. But
yeah, waiting for
down.
Misfits to move up and then comes over the wall on top.
Took a hell of a lot of damage, so he has to heal back.
Yeah. Get
bumped back up here by Luna. Sibyobi trying to build up towards that pulse bomb. It's about halfway there, but surprisingly, Neko and Luna are really beating him to the punch there as far as ultimates is concerned. Self-destruct is already available.
Yeah. Man, that is really fast for D.Va to build that up. Meko goes down now, so he's going to have to wait a little while to use it as LW Blue takes the high ground. But Zebasai stopping the attack for the moment. You don't really want to go in 5v6. Oh! And they lose Flower too. So LW Blue, yeah, they're going to have to back away. And this push is starting to get a little bit dangerous as Misfits could try to cut them off. And I think they may try to do that.
You can see Janus trying to make his way out of here. It's actually going back in.
Man. This is such a bad split spawn right now.
Yeah.
Misfits.
Pretty rough.
LW Blue trying to jump on the point anyway. But Janus does go down right away. And they're going to go with Nano Boost Gambler. Wow, they're going in. LW Blue getting aggressive as they drop Reinforce.
Yeah, Meko building up towards that self-destruct.
It works.
3 members going down. Misfits in a bit of a rough spot. Gambler jumping forward doesn't really find much.
Yeah.
Defense does get the hook in and pops the mech. Meko, but pays forward with his life, and that's going to be a pretty swift cap on point A here by LW Blue. But yeah, Misfits, they have a good amount of ultimates here.
They have a lot of ults right now, but they also have 6 minutes to contend with in terms of defending point B. I mean, it's one of the best point Bs to defend in the entire game, but it still is a lot of time to try to hold that.
They're going to have to try to space these out so that they constantly have, 1 to 2 ultimates available, because if they dump them all at the same time, LW, they could just, recuperate, come back in, and likely come up with the victory.
Oh, you're right. I mean, it's a situation where a team's ultimate efficiency really becomes important. And teams like Africa Blue last season were teams that were really good at that, never using any more than they absolutely had to. Let's see how Misfits does.
Let's see, Sibyobi looking for the opening, tosses out the pulse bomb, finds Civic, but I mean, that's a pretty crucial target as far as LW Blue is concerned. Big Graviton Surge coming through. Earthshatter lands on a Reinforce only by the look of things. Mana boost coming out.
Well, Flower on the point right now, and Sibyobi and the rest of LW Blue getting the kills they want. They may actually be able to claim this pretty fast. Can they contest with the respawn? Civic going down again before he has a chance to use Tac Visor. And Manatin's coming in with Whole Hog Blazing, but it's not going to do enough. Zebasai falls, and LW Blue just crushes on Volskaya.
Good Lord. 5 minutes on the clock. They took that in a minute.
That was very fast. Well,
Misfits had all of those ultimates.
Yeah.
And it just didn't matter. That
just fell apart.
Getting that opening pick onto the Vic. I mean, usually, if you're playing Tracer, you have that pulse bomb, you want to go for that big crowd, try to get as many people as possible, but when you have a DPS as crucial for a team as the Vic is for Misfits, if you could just take him out by himself, That's pretty worth.
Well, I think you also have to give a lot of credit to Sibyolbi as well, and not just always being the tracer that's like, haha, you can't hit me, but also being the tracer that sneaks into the back line and finds those picks from angles that you don't really see coming. And it really was that kind of stealthy move that set LW Blue up for that winning fight.
I mean, it was just really good communication because, you know, from the Misfits perspective, you had all of LW Blue wrapping around the right-hand side of the map, flanking you from that position. Not
from the defender's perspective.
When you have 5 people advancing on you, it's really hard to discern whether or not Sibyolbi is one of them. And then he just comes in from the backside, takes out Tvik, and then just blows open the fight for LW.
There's an easy rule to follow, Achilleos, and that is Tracer is always coming from the back or the flank. She's always there, man. Especially when you least expect it. It's going to stick a bomb to you.
It's probably a better way to think about things.
She's kind of sadistic that way.
You'll never be surprised.
Well, LW Blue on the defense now. It looks like we may go back to the pharmacy once again for Misfits. Manton's on the Widowmaker too, and Tvik on the Genji. We might be going super crazy dive here.
This would be one of the most bizarre comps I've seen in quite some time. And looks like they actually might be advancing with this. Yeah, Manton's going to be coming in on the Widowmaker, trying to find a snipe.
This comp is called Pick City. Because, man, if you can't get picks with Genji, Pharmacy, and Widowmaker, I don't know what you can do at that point. Oh, I love this, man.
Everyone's coming around the left-hand side. LW is going to be holding up on the top right side. Oh! Manatin's beautiful headshot on the Sibyolbi instantly takes him out.
That is exactly what they needed, man. They need the picks to come in, and they got it.
What a flick.
Really good angle of approach. And, yeah, catching that Tracer, that was so sick.
That was filthy.
That was beautiful.
Good God. Now Zebasai getting jumped on. Has to get popped back up here by Nevix. Of course,
Misfits
go down, trying to come back in.
Misfits coming back with a vengeance here. Oh, another
there we
pick.
go.
All right. Neko does go down. Zebasai trying to give his Widowmaker just a little bit of more space to breathe.
Flower trying to stay alive. Looks like he is able to for the time being. Zombie does get taken out by Sibyolbi, who's rejoined.
Oh, wow, smackdown.
And there we go. But a big res actually comes out from Nevix.
Yep.
Pops him back up, reinforced, gonna go down yet again.
Oh, can't quite land it this time.
Trying to...
Oh, NA aim,
Desperately trying to get it.
Sniper battle.
Yep.
And Mantons can't quite finish it off. Are you kidding me? LW Blue somehow, some way holds that. Sibyolbi gets the last-minute pick on Manitons for good measure. I did not think LW Blue was going to be able to hold that.
I mean, fortunately for Misfits, they did get double ticks on the cap, so they don't have to spend too much time on the point to take it. But they still need to be able to shove off LW Blue. And looks like they're actually not swapping up anything. Manitons is still coming back in on the Widowmaker, throws up that infra sight to kick things off.
I think you can certainly do it this way. It was working okay. Like you said, they got 2 ticks on the control meter. Oh, that's a really good angle for Farah right there.
Yeah,
a lot of good damage.
Needs to try to get in here with that rocket barrage, but he gets taken out immediately. Flower just throwing out the Helix rockets, gets rid of that threat immediately.
He was definitely ready.
Chased on, finds Sibyolbi yet again, down to 6 HP. Wow, he will fall. Meko hounds him down, but Tvik coming in with a Dragon Blade, finding multiple targets, finishing off Janice with those stars.
And if they can take Mako out, that's going to probably get them the point, but it takes so long to finish off this Diva. Looks like they're going to get it, though. Yeah, LW Blue, smart to not contest it at this point. So 5:21 for Misfits. Still a good amount of time, but not quite the 6 minutes that LW Blue had. They're going to have to take this one fast, though.
Yeah, they need to work in here as quickly as they can, but the problem is they don't really have any ultimates to deal with. Meko has the self-destruct that can zone them off the point. They have the tact visor there from Flower, and Luna almost has that nano boost. So LW Blue, they're going to have a hell of a lot more to work with, but if Manitons can keep getting picks like that, they'll be in a damn good spot. He goes down to 8 HP, has to pop up, get the health pack. Well, Tvik is
Zebasai, man,
all up on top of the point.
Here. Yeah. So many different angles of approach here for Misfits right now. That's what makes this triple DPS so dangerous. Zebasai takes out Janus at the end, right as Janus finishes him off. Meanwhile, Reinforce finds himself outside the Diva suit, and so Misfits will have to reset here.
Goodbye, Cruel World.
Yep. take a swim.
That's just the life of Baby Diva.
Yep, jumping into the frozen river. If we were Minnesota, though, people would be having fun doing that. It's true.
We do the polar bear plunge in New Jersey.
I would not want to do that myself.
Yeah.
Not a fan.
I mean, it's already cold enough outside here.
Exactly.
I don't need to be jumping and submerging myself in water at the same time. Plus I'm cold and I have sand in between my toes. I already told you how much I hate the beach, Doa.
Yeah. Say no more. Nanton's backing away. There's a charge coming in. Reinforce does go down. Nano boost onto Janus. Throwing up that shield now to keep his team safe. And LW Blue seem to have stabilized in a pretty big way here. Misfits going to need to make some changes, and they do. Manitons, of course, over on the Roadhog now to Vic, as we saw on the Soldier 76. Zebasai and the Divas Reinforce takes up the mantle of Reinhardt. Dava still on Lucio.
Misfits have a bit of a window here. There's no ultimates available on the side of LW. Janus is stacking up fairly quickly for an Earth Shatter. Yep. But there's a sound barrier as well as a nano boost. If we can just throw that onto Reinforce and get the charge in, maybe connect on somebody, that could be pretty crucial. Manathon's really big hook, getting rid of that mech from Meko. And Janus is down. This is the opening that Misfits needs. They pop that sound barrier. It's going to go ahead and expire. Tavik has attack visor ready to go.
Yeah, absolutely. This is what they were looking for right now. And can they hold it? Gambler up on the high ground. Try to just keep contesting. He's going to jump down, buy some time for Seaman to come back. Gets hooked, though.
Yeah, they have the first tick. Meko is buying a bit of time, flies up into the air. Big Earth Shatter coming through from Janus. There's the flame strike. Manaton's going to get hit by that pulse bomb, and he goes down. LW going to try to reclaim this one. Luna finds the point blank shot on the Zebasai, takes him out. And LW Blue, they will be able to hold Misfits, only finding the first tick.
That's the thing about Janus on this Reinhardt, is that you really see this guy land a lot of good Earth Shatters that you don't expect coming. He's very crafty about when he uses it. His timing is impeccable on it. In my opinion, definitely one of the best Reinhardts in Korea.
Yeah, he's definitely up there.
We saw it right there. So Tvix still has a tactical visor available. And we'll see if they go in with it. You have to worry about Sabiobi here on the high ground, trying to dive him off. They've got Anna to deal with as well, Diva to deal with as well. Oh, he goes down, and LW Blue just really kind of scattering Misfits. They've got a lot of ults left, though.
I mean, look at this. They're just shoving them back towards the spawn. Minute and a half just about here for Misfits to try to push back in. And they're just getting picked off and staggered left and right.
All right, Zebasai taken out.
Yeah. This is not a good position to be in. Misfits, they need to just basically dump all of their ultimates out and try to push in.
Well, you know, they're going to have 5 really soon. They're going to have everything but the sound barrier. So a little bit of delay. They can bide their time. They can maybe make a good push here. They have like 2 more good fights. If they use all their ults, though, that's going to be about it. They got to go now. Yeah,
Reinforce needs to basically land the Earth Shatter to end all Earth Shatters. And Janus has been so good about blocking them this whole time.
Sabiobi just tried to land his ultimate up on the high ground, but didn't really catch anybody with it. It was the self-destruct.
Around the corner.
Oh, he got Reinforce. Oh, man, that's bad.
Oh, that is such a crucial loss.
And there goes Tavik. LW Blue holding strong, and they may just take Volskaya right here.
Yeah, Zebasai has to back off, and yet again, LW fearlessly pushing forward, the wall off, coming through to just lock them in. Zave jumping around as best as he possibly can to keep himself alive, but there's not a whole lot you can do if you're Misfits right now.
They didn't use any ults, though, so they have one last desperation push to go. Oh, but a nice wall from Flower. Yeah, they split up some people. Reinforce will go down. Earth Shatter comes in for the follow-up, and LW Blue is going to crush Misfits. They're not even going to get a chance to use a lot of those ults. And with just 15 seconds remaining, it's going to be impossible. And Misfits not going to win this one. They will go down 1-2 to LW Blue and find themselves behind in this series yet again.
Yeah, I mean, you have the Blizzard that can be thrown down. Reinforce is going to go ahead and get nano boosted, but the wall from May is there to deny. And that is going to be the map going over to LW Blue 2-1.
Wow.
Match point for these guys.